We're going to be a smaller group today. Hello, welcome to Voting Day 2018. I have no idea how this is going to come out. And I know that everybody here has their mind and their thoughts someplace else in terms of voting and who's voting and what's happening out there. And I think we're all kind of a little anxious about finding out what we will know by tomorrow. But we don't know tomorrow. We don't know today. I was out for 3 hours this morning from 6:30 to 9:30. When I ran out of my voting things, my blank ballots that everybody loved. They came out saying, "I'm not giving this back to you. I'm not recycling this. I'm taking it home to my neighbor." And I'm like, so I was feeling really good. So people thought it was really useful. They thought it was better than the other literature that was being handed out. I had a wonderful time with the other two people who were handing out. One person was from Issue 1, and somebody was there just from the Democratic Party, and she was being very good about saying, "This is who we are." And it was fun being out there working with two other women, and we had a very nice time. And I feel like I'm in the midst of it. I feel like I'm still in the midst of it, but I can't stay out there all day. I can't do it. And I have to tell you, I love the blue hair. I just really love the blue hair. Look at the AFTAB wave for Susan. Susan has the blue hair, and I think that's just a really, with the matching t-shirt. And I think we're all anxious to get to the movie. For better or worse, there will be a price increase as of next week. I made them postpone it not for this week, but for next week. But they want to have us be at $12 instead of $10. I tried to negotiate $11. Didn't work. I'm out there, you know. I'm not a particularly skilled negotiator, but I tried. I did try. Yes.
Tonight, can we eat 20% less for $10?
I think you should eat 20% more. I think that's the way to get at this. And we have all kinds of people who have announcements to make. I'm seeing there, Melissa there is, aren't you? Anyway, we have all kinds of announcements to make. Yes?
But just a thought, because of the tariffs in China, aren't we eating Chinese food? It's probably what they've imported from China has gone up over 20%.
I'm sure.
I'm just kidding.
Listen, there are all kinds of, we have staved this off for months, folks. I mean, we have really negotiated this price down. We have tried. We have genuinely tried. And then you can ask them and say, yeah, she tried. She tried. Yes. Are you making an announcement?
This isn't really an announcement, but something my band teacher, Mr. Stein, said yesterday was voting is one of the things that Americans have that isn't a privilege, it's a right. And people are trying to take away this right, especially of people like us, because of the voting purging. Right. And he says that there are many things where people are like, it's not a right, it's a privilege. Voting is a right. Exercise your right and vote.
This is from a 15-year-old. Woo!
Right.
There we go. There we go. I can bring out the other mic if you like, but I want to kind of get through these announcements quickly because I want to get to the movie. Yes, Mike. How can I help you?
Where can we go for celebrations tonight?
Couple of places.
Susan, tell us about.
Ward 15 is having one at the Ludlow Garage, and I'm sure everybody is welcome. The other is down on 13th Street, 333. It's I think the AFTAB organized one, and I think it's called 3 Urban Brewery or something, but it's on 13th.
333.
Yes.
There are about 6 of them.
There's a whole bunch of them, and I know one in the north side's at the Urban Artifact, you know, it's the old church Gary, Brian Gary, probably about 7 o'clock or whatever, they're having one at the Urban Artifact on the north side.
Jessica Miranda has one at Firehouse Grill in Blue Ash. There's another one that Cedric Denson is having at Mardi Gras in Madison. And then there's another one at Rookwood Exchange, the Fuel Collective. That one has Jill Schiller. And then there's another one at Urban Artifact on Blue Rock in Northside.
What are you looking this up
Urban
under?
Brewery is having one that Chandra invited me to. So there's like 6 or 7 of them. I'm on Facebook and I got invited to all of them. So I said I was interested because I don't know which one I'll be able to go to because they're all over the
Okay,
place.
thank you.
They're
Where's the
all-
Ludlow Garage?
It's on
Ludlow Avenue.
Ludlow Avenue,
Past the Esquire.
Okay,
and you can park in
across
the,
from the old library.
yes,
Okay,
Ace Hardware is
okay,
right there now.
okay, I have another one.
And another one, another place to party?
No, I have another, no. No. I've been wanting to counter demonstrate at Planned Parenthood. It just makes me sick when I go by there and see all that. And now that the election's over, I just wondered if anybody would like to join me and counter demonstrate. I'm gonna,
You got 2.
okay. I'm gonna give this to Peter with my phone number on it, but
Give us a time and a place.
I don't know, whenever people want to do it.
Peter.
Thank you. I have seen this movie, and I really do feel that Jane Mayer's book is an essential supplement. So I have made some copies of my short summary. If you haven't had a copy, I'll just pass them around, because I do think there's a 30-year conspiracy that she spells out that isn't entirely clear from the movie.
Okay, it's coming over. I have had a wonderful suggestion for the weekend after next week. Next week, Dr. Laura is going to be talking to us about military in our community. And the week after that, Susan has said that she would like to have a kind of meeting here about the future of this group and what kinds of things we want to do, and people who want to work on this with me, we can do that. So I think the weekend of the 6th, Tuesday to the 13th is Dr. Laura, and the 20th is going to be, it's the Tuesday before Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. It's going to be a small group anyway, but anybody who's interested and wants to talk about the future of us and what should be happening here, we need to get together on that. Yes?
I just want to remind everyone, on Monday the 19th, Women's Political Caucus in Cincinnati Now has its annual election wrap-up meeting with Howard Wilkinson from WGXU, Sharon Coolidge from The Inquirer, and Jeff Hirsch from Channel 12, who will be talking about what happened in this election and what it means for 2019 and 2020. And I hope what we're going to hear is that we are going to be doing better at redistricting because of what happened today. But,
I hope so.
Either way, it's always an interesting meeting and we learn a lot. So it's free, open to the public, and it's at the First Unitarian Church on Linton and Reading at 7 p.m. Monday the 19th.
Would you make sure that gets to Peter? You have a... Peter, get Peter's
What
card.
time again?
I sent it to you already.
Yeah,
What time?
I
7
think so.
p.m.
I think I've seen it.
on my calendar.
Here we go.
Oh, I was also 6 o'clocker this morning. I'll tell you, where I never seen so many people there at 6 o'clock. I've been doing this for a long time. And also, most of them were Democrats, I'd say 75% Democrats, and most of the Democrats where I live were African Americans. So when I looked at that, I said, this was a good start for today. I just couldn't, it's over, and it's many more people came out to vote at 6 o'clock than I've ever seen before.
Just write it up and.
Okay. Okay. Here we go, Martha.
I love to hear that. And I saw Susan out at that huge turnout on Saturday at the Board of Elections. I've never seen such a horde of people. I mean, the lines were, if you weren't there, you may not know that the lines snaked all over the place. And you couldn't park. I had to park over, Taco Bell, you know, I just wanted to see everybody. And the candidates, of course, were lined up and doing their stuff. And the worst thing I was handed was a sheet about the issues from 3 Republican women. And it wasn't really clearly marked Republican. They tried to hand it to everybody as they went in. The issues, don't you want something about the issues? Well, as soon as I looked at it, I said, oh, come on. And so that was a shame because, you know, they don't agree with us on very much. And they were against issue 1, of course. And so that was a damn. But if I might just mention, I saw somebody there that I was thrilled to death to see. If you remember Tyra Patterson, she was in prison for 20 years for something she didn't do. And David Singleton, a local attorney that's rather talented, he finally got her out of prison. The parole board accepted his plea for her. There was no evidence whatever that she'd had anything to do with the killing that took place one night in Dayton 20 years ago. Well, I hadn't seen her in all these years. I used to try to talk with her when she was in prison, but I mean, I would get on her Facebook page. She had a Facebook page while she was in prison. She couldn't see it. People had to read to her what was put on it. And she could put something on it through an outside person. She couldn't actually see it. And so it was a great thrill when I saw her at the Board of Elections. She was standing, she's a beautiful young woman. And gosh, I mean, we hugged and it was just something.
Hey, how you doing, Sue?
Now, I want to get onto this movie because this movie is going to take a while. Now, we're going to have to adjust the volume, so just be patient with me as we get the volume right, because I think I have it kind of loud.
Can I make an announcement while you're doing that?
Okay, what's your announcement?
We're gonna play at Jill Schiller's victory party at the Fuel Collective tonight in Norwood on Edwards Road. She's gonna go over the top, she's gonna win, we're gonna be there at the party.
Go for it. Could you get the address to us?
I wanna say 3102 Edwards, but I'm not.
3102 Edwards.
But it's on Edwards Road, it's called the Fuel Collective.
Fuel Collective.
And Public Figure will be playing.
Oh, public figure, yay!
Something you want in the newsletter?
Sure.
I don't have any cards, but.
Oh, that's all right, that's cool, I'll fill it out. Yeah, we'll fill it out.
Here, I'll let you one.
I'll leave it for a minute. Not many people here, everybody else out working, huh? Working the polls.